Everyone, welcome to our midweek moment. This week we're going to continue looking at verses out of James in chapters 3 and 4. So I have some verses that kind of spoke out to me as I was looking at those. Oddly, I'm going to kind of share with you a couple verses out of chapter 4, and then I'm going to circle back and end with a couple verses that are in chapter 3 today. So I heard this in verse 1 of chapter 4. Those conflicts and disputes among you, where do they come from? James asks. Do they not come from your cravings that are within you? Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. And then if we circle back to chapter 4, verses 17 and 18, but the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, it's gentle, willing to yield, full of mercy and good fruits, without a trace of partiality or hypocrisy, and the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. A little bit of a circular moment there, but our readings today are really about wisdom and the ways in which we bring about wisdom into the world. James notes that wisdom is not internally originated. Instead, it comes from God, who is creator, redeemer, and sustainer of all things. The wisdom we bring into the world is our lived response to what Christ has done for us. So what would your day look like if you made a list of all the things you've done at the end of your day? Would you find times where you most definitely brought about and spoke the presence of Christ in your places of work, at home, at school, those places where you do your fun time, your playtime, I guess, if you want to call that? And think about the ways this week that we hear and see what is happening around us. Maybe jot down where you definitely see the wisdom of Christ coming through. Maybe jot down where you aren't so sure if you're seeing or hearing the wisdom of God, who is creator, redeemer, and sustainer of all things. Take time this week also to notice the ways that you are bringing about Christ's presence. May our prayer thought this week be, ever-present God, continue to guide me in finding your wisdom-filled gifts and help me to joyfully serve in your name. Amen. Have a good week, my friends, and I will see you in church on Sunday.